Hey, it's Thursday stream where we're doing the Desert Wings build, aka aircraft from the North Africa campaign in World War II. As we can see, Gary's got his rusty sheriff's badge on. We are starting early, as you can see.
I thought everyone would like to see my rusty sheriff's badge.
Yes, you're showing it to the wrong camera.
I know.
There we go. It should have tilted on it.
Somebody said the other day it should be silver. I said, no, I wanted a rusty sheriff's badge. How are we all?
Good. Can I see we're all in matching tops today, or at least matching colour tops?
I've said it before, all that rehearsal that we do.
I know, right? It's almost like we're all in mourning.
Well, I'm repping the brand. It's all good. American Ford, baby.
Ooh,
because everybody likes Gerald.
Yes. Yeah. So, how are you guys?
I am good.
Good. Sorry we were late, by the way, people. We were waiting for John to turn up.
Yeah.
Because he got his time back to us.
It had nothing to do with Mikey going to make a brew bang on 12 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing to do with that, was it?
No, because I got back at the same time as John. I only decided to go and make a brew because I'd ran out and John still wasn't here. Yes. He obviously got his 12 p.m. and 12 a.m. mixed up.
We were checking last minute information to see whether there'd been any shock releases between 5 to 12 and 12 o'clock.
No.
Yes.
I was actually packing to go to Melbourne in the morning. So, I was packing a bag. So I won't be here for the next, I don't know, not foreseeable future, but I don't know. We'll see how we go.
Yeah. So tomorrow it's going to be me, Tim, and Waitrose then.
Yeah, because I'm on Models
Gary's
for Heroes.
Playing Rusty Sheriffs.
I'm on Models for Heroes duties tomorrow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yes. Right. Should we go through the chat?
Why not?
There's quite a bit of it, allegedly.
Oh, look at those knees, John. Bob says, good day to the marksman. I'm here, but took 3 attempts to get chat working. More net problems.
GM says, greetings, Bobby O Welding One. Oh, the webbed layer of entanglement. It has a dark secret of control mere mortals don't know of. I'm taking my glasses off because I can't read.
Ooh, I've got an easy one. JT says, hello, everyone.
Hey.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Like a professional.
Joe says, good morning, afternoon, evening to all. Made my coffee a little stronger today. Decided to work on my trumpet at USS Texas. Opened the box and tons of PE. It looks great, though.
And then closed the box and did something else.
Duke says, good day, all you beautiful people.
Duke. And Doug Saurus is in. Wow, he was in for John. Time for a coffee. Good morning, peoples.
Hello.
Patrick Clark's in. He says, g'day all.
You're getting all the easy ones, Tim.
Yeah. Matt Rutger's in saying hi, everyone.
Hey. Philip says, Kia ora, everyone, from a wet and windy New Zealand.
Ooh, wet and windy.
Ooh, Columbus did a video about the New Zealand version of Scale Model World, didn't he? He went to. Yeah, it was actually really good. He did a vlog about it.
Right, I'll have to try and find that.
No, I haven't seen
David of the Valley says, greeting all, whatever time it is there with you.
Hello.
12:08.
It's the same time as it is for you, David. Only about 20 years ahead. North-South divides.
He also says, good day to our hosts.
Hello.
JT is saying, Gary Morris, how are you today? Specifically, Sheriff, checking in.
I'm good today. Today is a good day.
June says, Pringles, Prefingle, Mikey, afternoon, Lord Shelfy, evening, Nodge, and Tim.
Julian.
We need Ooh, my parcel's arrived. Back in a sec.
Julian says, it could be worse, Lord Shelfy. At least it wasn't your star on camera, lol. I'll have you know, I was interviewed by the BBC on Tuesday.
Oh, so Mike will never see it then.
I'll find the web link for it somewhere and make you watch it.
Ian Ellison says, afternoon. Has Tim had his ears lowered?
Yeah.
No. And fun fact, I actually have regular size ears. It's the rest of my head that's fucking massive. So.
That's funny because it's true. JT is saying, Timmah! John and Mikey. He's a little bit more subdued about us two because it's not John and Mikey.
Yeah, and hangers on.
But Timmah!
Yeah. And JT says, Gary Morris has floatophobia. He really does. There are floaty things like a cross to Dracula. It is. And do you know what? I was watching someone today doing a build of the new Airfix Wessex. And the new Airfix Wessex has got string on it.
Ooh. Wigging. Go for it is in and says hello.
Hi.
Julian says, be back in a bit. Haircut. Oh my God, I worked something out.
Which one?
He's trimming his pubes.
Oh. He's gone for a Brazilian.
Do you want to see what I got?
Of course.
The one and only. The only one ever.
This is the only one that's going to be made of these. All right. Walsh Heroes. I like it. It's a good size as well.
Yeah, I got 15 of them delivered the other day.
Not those ones you didn't.
Not that one. No, I got the not paint water ones. And, there you go. So, bloody hell, chat's creeping up again.
So, where did we get up to?
Your turn.
Wonderful. I'll have a message for 2 points, please, modders.
You'll take a pee, please, Bob.
JT says, Julian, it taught me the same things it did you. I think it made us better people with empathy. Not sure how it was in the UK. In America, it was a sad experience. What was?
Yeah, I think I've missed half the conversation there.
We missed
Never mind.
We missed the context of that one.
Moving on.
Oh, special education.
Oh. Yeah.
we didn't.
And Aussie Sam's Crafts and More. Hi guys, I'm currently in Foster on a week's fishing trip. Back tomorrow. Had a great time. Good for you, Aussie Sam.
Foster's changed her name.
Foster's north of me. It's probably about 100 k's north.
Is that Lady Sam?
It is Lady Sam, yeah.
Oh, right.
And it was 39 degrees here yesterday, so she would have been a little bit warm, but it was a nicer day today, 25.
Cool.
Wonderful. Sorry, I'm just taking a picture of this cup to send to Malcolm to prove, showing that it's turned up. Cool. Shall we crack on with this bloody airplanes then?
Let's.
Why not?
Yes. Do you want to remind the people what you're building?
Yeah, I'm building a B25 Mitchell.
Gary's forgotten what he's building.
I'm more worried that I've got the wings on the right way now.
Yeah.
And I've got the side panels in. And they're that colour because I've painted the inside of them and they're clear parts.
Ah, I see.
And that is the first bit of modelling I have done in my man cave since last Friday.
And down here, I'm working on a Bf110. So, yeah, last week I got the rest of the cockpit done, and I've got the sides glued up now. So, yeah.
Very nice.
all sort of coming along.
Excellent.
And down in the other corner, in the red corner, is it's a 48 scale Hasegawa Bf110G2 Trop. It's coming along. It's in primer now, so that'll have a bit of paint. I did mask this off, as you could see, but I've decided to redo it, like redo the RLM 66 there and stick the canopy on, and then paint it all in situ. So change of plan.
You gotta love a 109.
That's interesting. I've seen this van that was in the car park next to me this morning.
Yeah, I saw that.
How cool is that?
What a cool yeah.
Lancaster, and on the other side it had a Spitfire.
Yeah, it's a good thing Kay was keeping an eye on Mikey, because the bloke in the back was trying to lure him in.
Yeah, he opened the back door and it's full of Airfix.
Oh God, I'd be there.
And puppies.
I've got hobnobs.
Oh, come here, beat it,
He was a
man.
local.
Boy. Just like a cinema owner. Yeah.
Aussie Sam says, spent yesterday in the RSL with several pints of beer.
Good, Sam. Nice.
Well done.
RSL, for the foreigners watching, is Return Servicemen's League. So, a veteran thing.
Bit like the
Not
British
really
League.
Sam League then.
Well, yeah. So RSL's here are a little bit odd because they certainly they have poker machines and lots of gambling and all that sort of stuff like that. No, I mean just poker machines, but they make obscene profits and they've got nothing to do with RSL except name.
Yeah, it sounds like the RBL, really.
It's just it's a club with a bit of a pub. You can get like a schnitzel and stuff, and they do play the last post, and everyone stands up for that, so that's nice.
Yeah. When they've played it the 13th time in an hour, though, it gets a bit too much. JT says the B-25 Dennis Mitchell flew with Mr. Wilson. Okay. Dork Shaw says beer, yes please. JT says John Hasegawa, making modelling and martial arts.
Hasegawa. It's like, do you know how Japanese say Mickey Mouse? Japanese for Mickey Mouse is Mickey Mouse. True story.
And for anyone we haven't offended yet in the Asian continent,
don't worry, we'll get round to you later.
Yes. GM says John M. Hobbylink Japan site listed last one Mirage 111EO today. They say more kinetic kits are due in case you are still after one.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that. Things are changing here, so I won't order anything just yet. Oh, yes. And Aussie Sam says, shame about ICM in Ukraine. Yes. Well, it's a shame about all of Ukraine, but imagine being targeted for providing joy to people. Gary says, afternoon, chaps. Today I've been mostly making Christmas puddings with slow gin.
Slow gin. Yes. Made with slow berries.
Oh, well, they think.
Nothing slow about how it gets your ratted mind.
No, it's just slow in the making.
Slow berries. It sounds like you're describing Gary's testicles.
They're non-berries, aren't they?
Non-berries.
Which Gary are we ripping into now?
Well,
you.
Why not?
Somehow I thought it would be.
Take a number.
Dieter says, hello, good morning.
Dieter?
Bob says, Schnitzel, mining grasshoppers is hoodinged. Weird animation style in that film. Yeah.
My hovercraft is full of eels.
Dieter says, Oshita kinetic, John?
Oshita kinetic. It's still funny.
JT says, I like how Lewis Gossett Jr. said Mickey Mouse is an enemy mine. There we go.
Oh, yeah. So that is a wonderful science fiction film.
Yeah.
Dennis Quaid. Yeah, it's just a wonderful film. Love it.
I just started reading.
forget who it was, but someone in my immediate family said Dennis Quaid is an Aldi Harrison Ford, and I almost punched them in the mouth.
Tim, we've got some modders comments, so you need to do them this time, I think.
Oh,
in your best tip voice.
Hello, people. Pear, don't forget to hit that like button.
German with the testicles trapped in a door.
What the bloody hell was that?
Please not Pear.
It's a German Joe Pasquale.
It's funny. Like, you know, we were talking about offending nations before. You didn't think we'd get around to England so soon, did you?
Sounded like Mrs. Brown on helium.
JT says, thanks for the reminder, Tiff. Better looking than he says, hola.
Hola.
David says, afternoon Gary stuff sound delicious, I'm assuming, and have finished watching the Sumo.
Sumo.
Oh.
Yes, I see it even made it into Monday Matters, the Sumo.
Yeah. GM says, JM, the sale price advertised in Australian dollars is $41.
Well, one could always do with more Mirage kits because I have more decals to use. So, yes.
JT says, John, equal opportunity offending.
Oh, yes, I hate all bastards equally. Yes, absolutely.
Right. I can actually... Right. Oh, I did the pilot and the control panel last night.
You did the entire panel?
Well, yeah, you know. Explains why you're all sore.
Yeah, well.
Where's my remote? There it is.
That's what she said.
There you go.
So these... Oh, you did the pilot. And that control panel. Oh.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh.
There you go. I didn't sand it off. I just used a load of Deckles solution to melt them over the...
That does look good. So I painted my painted lady yesterday for the omnibus, and it looked good. But then I went back and retouched the face. Oh, it's terrible now. I've made it look like JD Vance. It's
Hey, wait! Tim likes him.
There we go. So this is hello, meet Doris.
Hello, Doris.
As you can see, like, oh my god, it's like she's dead. Poor girl.
You should call it modders. You could call it modders.
No, it's Doris apparently. Dude, it's
Whoa, hang on, go back. You've done half the face light and half dark. It looks like the Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, it sort of does, doesn't it? No, it just did it because it was a what? Yeah, I know. So it's just because, as I say, like there's more work to do, but you know, she can wait. But she's Doris because she's
lady would never have a tan like that.
Sorry, what?
A proper English lady back then would never have had a tan like that.
That's why I tried to make her like look deathly pale. She's wearing gloves. That's not her skin color. But,
and it's London as well, so there would have been that much pollution they'd never see the sun.
Oh,
and
yeah.
There probably wasn't pollution then.
No, it was just sky.
There was no sky back then.
Correct. It was all just fog.
There's no sky now. It's just a conspiracy.
We have more comments. Unless Modders has gone on strike. Dieter says, is it raining over there? We have it pouring. Yeah, it's raining. It's Wales. It's inevitable. We love it. JT says, somehow, I don't think that's true, John. Laugh out loud. I like people that tell it like it is. At least you know where you stand. True. GM says, Tiff, does that red button you have delete the offending one on the chat? Yes. JT says, John put her on a bicycle and you have Elmira Gulch from the Wizard of Oz. Okay.
She was like the original Karen, wasn't she? rocking up. I'll get you and your little dog too.
No disrespect to any Karens that are watching, especially Mrs. Thompson.
She had a really hard time in that film, didn't she? She ended up getting set on fire and all sorts because the materials they used weren't flame retardants for the fabrics and stuff.
Most people involved with that film had a horrible time.
Yeah.
Well, if she couldn't take a joke, she shouldn't have joined. That's what I say.
They accidentally set her on fire and then said if she didn't turn up for work the next day, they were going to sack her.
Yeah, so she got blown up a couple of times. The Tin Man got painted with like toxic paint. The snow they used was asbestos.
Yeah.
What was it? Scarecrow had some massive issue with the prosthetics.
He had hay fever.
Yeah. And then I'm pretty sure.
Oh, there you go. Kit Kat's
Judy Garland just had a horrible life anyway.
Yeah. Kit Kat's just said she was also allergic to the paint.
Yeah.
That's bloody unfortunate if you're an actress. Ian says, it was sunny this morning, Hagrid. It's gone a bit patchy and windy now.
It's sunny here. It was raining this morning when I walked the dog. I should have stayed when the dog walked me.
The better looking Marley says, how's Schwartz Sesh going, John? Enjoying it?
Oh, I am. Oh, it's German for Black 6, of course. It's coming along. It's quite hazy canopy and stuff like that, but that's fine. I need to decide which model I'm going to bring down to the better-looking Marley's house. I'm going to be staying at his house for a while down in Melbourne. I need to bring something down and have a go at something there, but I shall decide a bit later on.
The omnibus, so that he can join in the Tuesday build.
I think he would be in another room just going, you bloody idiot.
Staying in Craigie, man.
Bored of my bloody vegan. He's building a bloody omnibus. Tiff says, Modders, you'd never catch me in a dress that colour. I'm about to go on strike.
Oh, she turned it to Mrs. Doubtfire.
Look, he's on the radio!
JT says, now I've got that theme in my head. Thanks, Gary Morris.
What theme?
I actually get to put the fuselage together now. Woohoo. Or am I going to paint inside? Oh, hang on, there's some decals inside.
Decals?
Yes, indeedy.
Just dawned on me that Kit Kat might actually be my Kit Kat.
It could be, and it probably is.
Oh, speaking of confectionery.
So, Kit Kat, do you own...
She did say before that she thinks you're a git.
It'd be pretty funny if it wasn't, and it was just a new person. And it's like, yeah, I'll just claim you. You're like my wife.
Are they holding their pocket out so you can claim them? Paul says, no, the omnibus looks like a wonderful model. See?
Oh, it really does.
I have good choices, even if you don't, John.
So you remember the other day we were saying, like, Tim Tams are bringing out some sort of new flavour. I wonder what that is. And we're thinking, is it banoffee and all that? So, yeah. So as it turns out, it's not. It's just randomly mangoes and cream.
No.
That'd slap pretty hard.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
Pretty sickly.
No.
Mangoes, in white chocolate. Yeah.
Arnott's have gone one too far there.
Yeah, it sounds a bit sickly, though.
Well,
so to our UK viewers, mango is a type of fruit, which is a healthy sort of natural food that grows sometimes and is 100% not a hobnob. So,
yeah. And Tim Tams are a type of church that everyone goes to worship and
worship at the Church of Tim
pay
Tam.
homage.
Yeah.
We're talking about Tim Tams. We're talking about friendship. We're talking about character. We're talking about, hell, Mikey, I ain't afraid to use a word. I'm talking about ethics.
I've got ethics. Gary, care to take this one?
You know, I'm a sporting man.
Woo!
I like to lay the occasional bet,
John, shut
but
up.
I ain't that sporting. Oh, fine, okay.
Gary's trying to read the comments out.
Ooh, they look so good.
And another one, Gary.
I love mango.
Oh, that's disappointing. I thought
Oh.
I thought she was talking about us.
Why are you doing
Like
it
a
all
warm
saucy?
chamois leather, that. Tim, you can do Kit Kats. I dare you.
But is it? Is it?
I dare you to do it in a funny voice.
All right, so she's obviously not included what would normally be in there. So it'd be, Timmah in brackets. Yeah, massive.
It sounded
dickhead.
Chinese.
Yeah.
Come here, you dickhead.
Yeah. So it'd be, yeah, dickhead. Your mission for tomorrow is to find some or else. See, I've gotten very good at reading between the lines. So good news is I'm now 95% sure that is my wife.
What is Humbrol 85? Is that black?
Sounds right.
Sounds like black to me.
Okay, looking at the Humbrol chart.
Matte Black's 33.
85, you say?
Coal black.
Yeah.
Coal black. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So black,
black.
basically.
Yeah. Cool. I need to paint them black then.
I believe it's a
Why don't
gloss.
they put black? JT says Margaret Hamilton did advertisements for Maxwell House Coffee and was on Mr. Rogers. I mean,
With
Well,
his
there you go.
consent, I'd imagine.
TVG says hi everyone.
TVG.
85,
Aye.
coal black. So yeah, it's a satin black. It's coal black as a satin black.
Paul Marley says that's funny. Kit Kat recommending Tim Tams.
I've just got that.
Joe says ethics. John, come on. I'm from the US. No politics. Sorry.
Ah,
TVG says coal black. There we go. GM says Humbrol 85 is satin black, needs mixing well. Or I could just use my vinyl black primer. Polyurethane black primer, because that's satin anyway. Hobby Time says hi guys.
Hobby time.
Hi.
How
Kevin
are
says
you?
good day everyone.
Kev, welcome.
I'm not gonna take the piss out, Kev. He looks like he could beat me up.
Don't mess with the Kevster.
No. Big Kev.
Got to
It's
do
a
it.
bit slower than that. It's a bomber.
Yeah, that was slow. I don't know. I've been watching. What was I watching the other day? I was watching someone on YouTube who was in a flight sim, and they were flying a Marauder at low level to bomb a port, and they were going like hot snot. They must have had it speeded up. And interesting, they used Marauders in the Bay of Pigs, rather unsuccessfully, as we all know.
Well, yeah.
You shouldn't call
Jim
it
says
that. It's
good
called
part.
Bondi Beach.
So again,
Said you shouldn't call it that. It's called Bondi Beach. The Bay of Pigs.
Bay of Pigs.
I don't know. They don't look that bad. Jim says good tag. JT says, do you guys remember the non-toxic tester cement smell like oranges? No.
No. It was on sale here. No one ever bought it. Testers, yeah, you can find it occasionally, but most people here stuck to Humbrol at the time just because seem to be a better product, I guess. It's just a simple answer.
Because people stuck with what they know.
Yeah, well, that's really what it comes down to, isn't it?
Yeah. People really aren't that adventurous, even if they say they are.
Well, I don't know. There's some adventurous people out there.
I tried to be adventurous and went to Just Cuts, and they stuffed my hair up. I had to go to a different barber.
You're still sore about that, aren't you?
I just don't like wasting money.
I'm with you on that one.
You know, it takes me time to collect my shekels.
But if you take a photo, then in about 5-10 years' time, you can turn around to your little one and go, "This is what Daddy looked like the year you were born." And she can go, "Ha ha, loser."
Yeah.
My daddy looked like an idiot.
On the subject of loser and stuffed it up and have to go back again and shop somewhere else and remodeling. Yeah.
Yes.
What the fuck is that?
That's the east wing of the White House. They've begun construction on the ballroom.
So John's bringing politics up again.
No, I'm talking about architecture.
But
There's no politics involved.
He just doesn't like it when changes are made, like when Obama replaced the tennis court with a basketball court, or there was a pool installed, or when that pool was then filled in and turned into the press room. And any of the other multiple changes that have been made to the people's house.
Every other change to the people's house is with the approval of Congress.
Oh, okay. We get it. The orange side.
So, back to modelling.
Fucking hell.
What do we think of the new Airfix Mosquito?
I like
It's not a new one, is it?
No, it's new Dirkles and everything else. But I think, from what I understand, there were some errors in the original release, and they fixed them. From what I understand,
no. What it was when they scanned it originally, they didn't realize at the time, but the back end of it had a part on it that was for towing aircraft, because it was one that was used for towing. Yeah, it was used for towing the drogues. And they didn't remove it when they made the first one, which was a bomber one. The second one, they corrected it. This one, they've actually done the towing version. And they've also put a cookie in there so you can do it as a bomber if you want to.
Yeah, I see there's a cookie in there.
Yeah. So there you go. That's what happened. Jim says, JT, yes, I do.
It's made my shopping list for Telford even bigger.
I'm not saying I'm not going to buy kits at Telford, but I've got nothing that I particularly want. I just want to spend time with the guys more than anything.
So if I put an order in for a small package, could it possibly be delivered to Australia?
You were given a small package about 53 years ago, mate.
Small package of what?
You mistake me for the better looking half. Well,
a small package of what?
No, we're not smuggling drugs in for
you. You want us to get you something at Telford?
Yes, I'm thinking about it, but the cost is prohibitive because what they charge there, and it has to be a certain value, and I'm not going near that value. In fact, the last thing I got from the UK, I had it sent from Ukraine direct because Hannon's charging too much postage. Let me just look it up.
It depends on how much it is as well, because it's whether the value's within the export limits and things.
Oh, for you guys, isn't it a gift?
A gift, yeah, but gifts up to a certain amount.
Oh, well, okay. So
from the UK to the EU, a gift is considered value of up to £30.
Okay.
I can't wrap my head around that. That's mental.
I don't understand it myself.
So it's that. It's an RAF mechanic and an accumulator trolley.
Ooh.
Value £14.99.
That's cool. Yeah, that's less than the value of what the lifeboat we sent you.
And it's just a little guy. He's 48 scale, so it's very, very small.
That's awesome.
I'm sure something can be arranged, John.
I'll get your people to get in touch with my people.
Yes.
After
they've finished remodeling the throne room.
In fact, do you want that to be your Christmas present for this year? Off the channel?
No, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for the
I
postage.
don't mind.
No, because
I
I
get
have
the
to
other
buy you
guys.
something.
There's only one way to sort this out.
It's a present for helping the channel. I get Gary, the two Garys and modders a present.
Oh, let's talk off air.
I can, yeah. If you want, I'll buy it and you just pay the postage or whatever. How's
Let's
that?
talk off air. Yeah.
Jim says, JT. Oh, that means I've got to get something for Tim as well, actually.
No, thank you. My regular paycheck is enough.
I pay you enough, do I?
Yeah.
Okay, Mikey, now we really got to talk.
See, I don't get paid, but I get lots of accolades.
Excuse me, did you or did you not get a present for Christmas last year?
I did, yeah. I'm only joking. Calm down, dear.
Yeah. Shut your hole.
Well, he's a sheriff now. That was just tax.
It worries me because it probably was. Jim says, JT, yes, I do remember the non-toxic testers. Tube glue, yes, smell like oranges. Oh, 27 people watching. Lovely. Don't forget to and subscribe, people. Waitrose says, ordered one of the new Edward hybrid kits today. Wonderful.
Yeah. I had a close look at that. So they're releasing high-speed flight Spitfires. And there's no PE in it. It's all resin and wingtips and stuff like that. It looks wonderful.
Wonderful. JT says, Jim loved that stuff. Wasn't as good as the other cement. You see what you're saying, John, is you loved it because it was good to sniff. You were sniffing glue. It was no good as a glue, but it's good as a drug.
So, what I'm really saying is I love the detail that Photo Etch can provide, but if there's any other option, yeah, I'll take column B, thanks, because, it's
John, as in JT.
Oh, I see what you mean. My mistake.
Yes. He's the one that said he loved sniffing glue.
Right, yes.
Like some 90s kid.
I thought you were talking about, sniffing the products on the Edward website. Like I was caught looking at porn by my wife earlier. Yeah, what are you doing? And you're looking at the Edward website. And then sort of hiding my search history.
Gary has to do that when he's been on AliExpress. GM says, Mr. Morris, B-26 was an extremely fast aircraft. The first marks had handling problems.
Yeah.
There we go.
They had a successful career after the war as fire bombers, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
JT says, modelling the mafia. Plastic cement goes, shoes for your figures. Jim says, and of course, greetings to our gracious host. Hello, Jimothy.
Jim.
I like calling him Jimothy.
Jimothy.
Yeah.
The Jimster.
Yeah.
Jim Giroux.
Jiminy. Says, GM, indeed, Gary, the B-26 was called the Widowmaker. I thought it crashed a lot. I'm only joking. Joe says, so Paul got the looks and John got the package. Good for you, John.
Yeah!
Somebody's going to say, but ugly, he never gets to use it.
I wouldn't know what to do with it.
That's like giving Daddy Longlegs the most venomous, most potent venom, isn't it? It's one of God's cruel jokes.
I suppose we should move on.
JP says, model sacrilege. I bought the 1/350th Fletcher class destroyer from Timmah. Then I got a 320 Forrest Sherman model using the bits from the Forrest Sherman on my West German Fletcher kit bash. There we go.
Talking of Tamiya, that's something else I found out watching Gary's
Extraordinary stuff.
There's a 1/72nd Tamiya Tomcat coming out.
There is.
Yes.
Oh no! Never done a Tomcat.
I haven't done a Tomcat either.
And 1/72nd, because it's a big aeroplane.
Yes.
Might be a good one.
That's if Marion will allow it.
I'd build that kit for sure.
Absolutely.
Does that mean that's going to possibly be on the list for next year?
No. It means it will definitely be on the list for next year.
We'll have to get my people talking to John's people, talking to your people, talking to Timmy's people and Gary's people.
I know, right? Even Tim's getting his own staff.
We'll have to have an end of year team meeting about next year.
Yes.
Mind you, we've still got enough reserve kits. Well, reserve builds, shall we say, because I don't think any of us have got the kits yet. For the next year or so.
You know, I didn't get a chance to tell you guys because you weren't here on Monday. The other day, I got a text message off my scale model shop that I go to.
Parole officer.
Yeah. You know the thing I discussed with him? He has them now, and I'm picking them up tomorrow. So I'll
off there because I've completely forgotten.
Okay.
Oh, I can't remember everything. I can't remember anything.
It's something, a surprise we're doing for everyone. Well, surprise stream we're doing for everyone nearest to Christmas.
All right. It'll be a surprise to me because I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right. I'll send him the link that you sent me yesterday, Mikey.
Yes. JT says, does that work sometimes using closed parts? I don't know. John wants something a bit more expensive for his Christmas present. No,
he's holding out for a better deal.
It's actually worth to him. It's actually worth twice as much because the postage is about the same amount of what the kit's going to cost.
Yeah,
but he's worth it.
Yeah. GM says, Jim, indeed, we did have one to play with back in the early 80s. Sadly, it crashed at an air show in Europe. See, told you it kept crashing. Ian says, Harry Hill, there's only one way to sort this out.
I'm glad you got it. That's what I said. There's only one way to sort this out. That's it. Fight! No, maybe
yeah, Ian says, fight. JT says, Duke, would drills be a bit more expensive? Depends on the drill.
Diamond drills, probably, yeah.
Right.
Tipped with 100% blood diamonds.
You all right, Gary?
Yep, just I'm choking on fresh air.
Don't do that.
I am good. All is good in the hood.
Wonderful. In that case, can you die quietly and clean up the mess after you, please? Modders does not want to be mopping up your leftovers. JT says, what a day I picked to quit sniffing glue.
Actually, Gary, I don't need to send you the link. It's under the our
threesome chat.
Three-person chat. Yeah. Our
about the threesome.
our OnlyFans chat thing. You know, that one, that grinder one.
I know the one you mean.
Yeah.
JT says, my uncle was a crew chief on a B-26 in Korea.
All right. He made a career out of it.
Yeah.
Benji, please shut up.
Jim says, call me whatever, just don't call me late for dinner. Okay. GM says, Mr. Morris, the firebombers were the A-26s, later changed to the B-26. Often confused the ident on these.
Oh, there you go.
That's what she
Thanks,
said.
Eric.
TBG says, and 1/48 scale Leopard 2. Ooh. I've not done a Leopard tank. I've not done it, in fact. Oh, I have done a modern tank. I've done a Challenger. Joe says, when instructions say cut and remove, do you all use an X-Acto type knife or some type of special saw?
It depends what you're cutting and or removing.
Yes. If it's a limb, then I use a saw. If it's a piece of paper, then I use a knife.
Yeah. So if I'm cutting a panel out of, say, a wing or something like that, I tend to drill around it with very small drills like these skummers, and then just sort of chop away with a blade at the end of it. It really depends. I could use a razor saw. I used that yesterday on the center section of the tornado. It depends what I'm cutting, how thick it is, and what angle, how accessible it is. So it's like a Darren Cook answer. It depends.
Who's Darren Cook?
Darren Cook. I'm glad you asked. Yeah. It's a curiosity show moment. I'm glad you asked. He's the one of the main. Well, he's one of the guys from the Model Geeks podcast. I talk about mainly scale aircraft modeling.
Oh, okay.
Based out of Washington, D.C.
Wow, that wind has really picked up all of a sudden. JT says, Jim, surely you must be joking. If it's steak or fish, I had lasagna. I love lasagna.
And lasagna loves you too.
Yes.
I made lasagna for the first time the other day.
Well, hey! I like making
lasagna. She gave it a 9 out of 10, so it was very good.
Oh, cool.
She was being kind.
No, it was actually pretty. It was actually pretty good. Like I put what was it? Like a cab Shiraz in the bolognese and like nutmeg and stuff in the bechamel. It was pretty Ricky Dick.
Nice. So John knows what you're making him when you come to Telford with him in 2027.
Wow.
The same thing I'm making for all the locals at Telford. A knuckle sandwich.
Ian says the Timmah 172nd F-14 will be almost £40. Well,
it's quite
better
heavy.
than not being £40. Aussie Ian says, evening, morning, and afternoon all. Hello, Aussie Ian.
Hello, Aussie Ian.
Duke says, JT, John might get one drill for Christmas.
Oh. Well, I should be so lucky.
Jim says, the B-26 went on to have a successful war record, mostly in the ETO. I'm referring to the original Martin design. There was another B-26 that started out life as an A-26. There we go. John says, laugh aloud, Duke. JT says, tools for Christmas, like getting a new Tonka truck. Speaking of tools for Christmas, we're doing a fundraiser for M4H next month.
Tonka toys, real tough toys for real tough boys.
Oh, sounds nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so I dropped into a Ford spare parts dealer today and said, my turbo badge has fallen off my car. Can I get a new one? And they gave them the VIN and they're going through it and all that. It spent about 10, 20 minutes. Yeah, it didn't have a turbo badge on any of the models. So I was just like, okay, I'll just leave it off then. Because the car rejected it.
Of course.
The car didn't want it. The car doesn't have to have it.
Tonkas actually mean something completely different to me.
Yes, I know. Yeah, I'm building one right now.
You are?
No, you're not. You're building a 109.
Yes, it's off screen.
Or am I just being pedantic?
Otherwise known as the Mighty Finn.
Yes. Joe says, JT, I miss the old Tonkas. Big yellow dump truck.
Yeah.
Dump truck always sounds like a poop wagon. GM says, I would be happy if Airfix had added the choice of bomb doors for the first issue of Mosquito instead of the wrong ones. Have to modify the kit doors with plastic cards to correct this. Yeah, that's why they reissued it, because they didn't realize the first time. It slipped through. JT says, those were toys, Joe. I have a Tonka T6, wanted to fix one I had as a boy. Threw it out and then saw parts on Evil Bay. There we go. Joe says, tiny squares on a deck. I need to cut.
Tiny squares on deck.
If you don't need the
Depends how
squares,
small.
just drill it out and then sand it square.
Yeah, it really depends if they're tiny. Like I've got a miniature file set, and I use that occasionally. But
Yeah,
that then they're not tiny. They're still a couple of mil across.
Yeah. Jim says A-26 Invader premiered late in World War II, redesignated the B-26 post-war it served in the Vietnam War.
It did.
There we
Ooh.
go. JT says, are drills a boring gift? No. Useful.
No.
Yes
and no.
GM says, Jim, we had 3 A-26s in our historic flight, one of each version, another extremely fast aircraft with very good altitude flight. We used the C version for filming duties. There we go. JT says, I would consider model glue a tacky gift. Very good.
You could also consider tacky glue a model gift.
Yes.
Speaking of Tonkers, so this is how mine's coming together. It's looking like a Tonka already.
Beast of an aeroplane.
Yeah, so I need to snap that on. But that's how the TARDIS has turned out. So it's all
That's all right. That.
Yeah, it's all right. So that's all the what do they call it? Quinta Studios stuff in there.
3D.
Yeah, and I've still got some the throttles and stuff to put in there, but that's not bad.
They really do have a good effect, don't they?
Yeah. So that's coming along swimmingly.
Had some of them to shop in this for bloody Telford.
Right. On with the podcast now. That was a reference to No Such Thing as a Fish podcast. On with the show.
How many podcasts do you watch?
Listen to.
Listen to.
4, really.
He's very pedantic today, isn't he?
Yeah. So 4, No Such Thing as a Fish, which is the podcast version of QI. The X-Files, which is...
the X-Files?
No, the two
it's
married couple.
It's a porn one.
One was a diplomat, and
one with a plumber.
His wife was still is a
with
CBS,
Gary's
the head
90s touch.
The head of CBS foreign correspondence.
Tucker Carlson with a big porn star touch.
No, this one is a reputable journalist. Didn't
know there was such thing.
Roll Britannia, which is a D&D podcast, and I haven't listened to lately, but I'm about to start again tomorrow. The
Hello High Rollers.
Hello High Rollers.
Yeah, Roll Britannia, I've gone off a bit at the moment because they're looking dragging their
nothing's
arse
happening. Yeah,
trying
nothing's
to get over
happening.
a wall.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I got into Hello High Rollers, because the most any arc takes is about 4 episodes. Whereas Roll Britannia, they drag it on for weeks and weeks.
Literally, they've been the last 4 or 5 weeks trying to get over a wall.
Yeah.
What am I now? I'm up to, I think it's episode 295. And something's just hit the ship and smashed them out of the crow's nest and stuff like that. But
oh yeah, I know.
Crap.
I remember that one. The good old days. JT says, what do you call HO scale figures on a layout? Model citizens. There you go.
Okay, so I have a clear part. The rear window. It's clear. It's around here somewhere. What the bloody hell did I do with it? I just had it.
Who wants to take this comment from Modders?
Yeah, I'll give it a crack. Tiff says, I want to buy myself a small birthday cake, but I don't know what flavor to get. Oh God, I'm going for Queen now. I'm doing some food shopping later. No, I'm not. The Queen never did that. So I want to add it to the basket. for the family to share, of course.
Chocolate every time.
Nah, see, the problem is getting a cake at all. What you need is a Frodo Frog ice cream cake.
Or don't go with the birthday cake. Go with the hobnob ice cream and a tube of hobnobs and have a packet of hobnobs and have hobnob sandwiches.
No. Hobnob cheesecake.
Mm.
Do you know what we got for pudding for tea last night for after tea
Hobnob
tonight?
cheesecake?
No, Black Forest cheesecake.
I don't like Black Forest.
Oh, I do.
Oh, black pudding cheesecake.
We also got Black Forest syrup, coffee syrup, hot chocolate syrup.
Black Forest cheesecake. Black pudding cheesecake.
Yeah, icky thump.
JT says, what happens if the key to the city doesn't fit the lock?
Oh.
Very good. David says, watched MMM last night and Telford came up, some saying it's expensive, and Alex said yes, but only if you have a big list. Yes.
Yeah, it's, from what I understand, it's about 30 odd pounds to get in, but I honestly believe it's worth the entrance fee. Having said that, we did travel from halfway around the world, 16,000 odd kilometres, and it was still worth the entry fee to go 2 days.
Yeah, it depends, because if you're going for 2 days, you might as well just buy an IPMS membership for 30 quid.
Yeah, I tried that. But we just, I think Paul just paid for my ticket before I can actually talk to anyone. He's a very generous guy. Hey, guy. So, okay, I'm getting worried now. Where's my third bit of canopy? I had it just here. It's clear.
The thing about Telford is not just the traders and the exhibitors. It's meeting people from the modelling community. Yeah, you know, and that alone, as Mike has just said, is worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it to spend a weekend with Gary.
Yeah,
not saying which Gary, but
exactly, exactly.
Because I love you both equally.
And of course, as I'm now a star.
Well, yes, star on a reasonably priced T-shirt. Because you haven't got a car.
Star in a reasonably priced knockoff T-shirt.
Yes, you should be wearing your BBC T-shirts.
I haven't got a BBC T-shirt, and never will I wear one.
BVC.
Oh, BBC.
I love this
no,
friend.
Hang on a moment.
Aha! See, there we go. See. Speaking of which, there is new merch in the store.
New merch in the store. New merch in the store. There is new merch in the store. There you go. Free jingle. I won't even charge you for that.
How come everyone else is allowed to sing and talk about politics except this git?
I was making it up as I'm going along. I know
that git gets carried away.
I've copyrighted.
Speaking of which, that is what the new merch is, John.
What?
It is Git. Generally interesting talk. Generally interesting talk. It looks quite cool, actually. I think. I'll see if I can pull it up. In fact, Modders can probably do it because her computer is better than mine. It's on the. If you go onto the channel Facebook page, Modders, it's the last post on there, I think. If you don't mind, I'll do the comments whilst you do that. JT says, Tiff, happy birthday, German chocolate cake. I think JT got a little moist in the loins for that one. Jim says, my apologies to all. Talking about military hardware, including Zimmerits, brings out the geek in me.
Oh.
Don't apologise.
Yeah. Tiff says, don't think they do German chocolate cake in Asda.
Yeah.
Jim says, Jim A, we still have the C version, but it's in thousands of bits, undergoing a full rebuild.
German chocolate cake.
I believe our Lancaster has gone for a rebuild.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's off the flying circuit for the next year at least.
Okay, because that's 3 years ago. Actually, that's no more than that.
There you go,
last
John.
time I went to the BBMF, Oh, generally interesting talk.
So when I say call you a git, I'm not being offensive.
Honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Thank you, Modders.
Yeah. So last time I went to Battle
when I
Britain
call
Memorial
someone
Flight, the Lancaster was away in Wales, being stripped down, rebuilt, and everything else. So I guess it's time again for that to happen.
No, we'll just nick the wheels off it this time.
Yeah.
GM says, Jim A, we still have the seat. I've just read that one.
Yeah, but not well enough, apparently.
yes.
Yeah. Modders, you critiquing my work.
That was
JT
Tiff's
says,
way of saying, Mikey, do it again, but better.
Better.
Yes.
And seen.
JT says, Tiff, what a shame. So good. Joe says, German chocolate. Tiff says, I'm not a big fan of cheesecake. Jim says, GM, hope it will someday be rebuilt, Gary.
Oh, will they? Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
just its regular service, isn't it? JT says, Karen hates it too, Tiff.
Hi,
I
Karen.
love cheesecake. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Julian
Cheesecake
says-
Factory. Fantastic stuff.
Julian says, after that attempt at her voice, Tiff is probably thinking, basket, or something about bass.
Bastards.
Yeah.
I'll say it out loud.
Joe
Joe
says, my wife makes a great pineapple upside down cake. Yummy.
See, that is where pineapple should be.
Yeah. I like upside down cake. I haven't had it since I was a kid. My mum used to make it all the time.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
My mum never made them intentionally. She always tripped as she was coming out the kitchen. So
Landed it on your head.
yeah. Tiff says, I'm going to miss you guys at Telford. We're going to miss you too, Tippers.
Oh, we can't go modmin hunting.
We can't go modmin hunting this year.
Oh,
We'll have to go Waitrose hunting.
yeah. Yeah. Like a coiled spring, ready to strike.
I'm not sure whether Valerie is going to be there this year because after the news of what's happened over there.
Yeah, probably not. She's probably going to be a bit busy, mate.
Yeah.
So, yesterday, I woke up this morning with Valeria accepted your friend request. And I'm just like, on Facebook, I'm just like, I didn't send one to her. How very strange.
How come you get friend requests off people from companies and I don't?
I don't know, but I clearly, I don't think I would have sent it. Mind you, I have been drunk at the model bench before, but I don't tend to send friend requests to women I don't know.
All Mikey gets is restraining orders.
Gary.
You do realise next time you're in the hobby store down the Airfix aisle, Lady Sam's going to give you a running swift kick in the nuts because you've been talking to other women.
Yeah. How dare you cheat on Lady Sam, John?
Yeah. David of the Valley says, yes, 25 quid a day. And Alex said, get a place outside Telford to stay as it can be cheaper. Well, it's cheap. And I don't have problems in Telford, staying in Telford.
I don't. I book it like as soon as I can in the year.
Is it £25? How much is it for the weekend?
It depends if you're staying at Himley House.
For me, for the hotel room I
8%.
booked, it's about, I think it's 150 quid for the weekend.
No, sorry, I meant entry into Scale Model World.
If you're paying to go in, it's £60 for the 2 days.
It's 60. Bloody hell, that is.
But if you take out an IPMS membership,
it's 32 quid. Yeah, you get in for nothing.
yes,
Allegedly.
And if you've got a carer, the carer gets in for free.
Yeah.
So what I do is I take out the membership because that way then me and Kay get in free all weekend. So we save 100 and something quid, 90 quid.
I shall be there this year with a wristband on.
So do you have to get a certificate or something saying that like you are like an accredited carer, or like, is there anything stopping, like, say John and Paul go to Telford, like John just wearing a bicycle?
Normally you just say, oh, I'm my carer, and they go, okay, because they haven't got time to check. But
I love how he
Can't
knew
get
what was coming.
You can get these in the UK. They don't usually check, but you can get them in the UK.
Yeah, you can get carers
emergency card.
Yeah, cool. Good to know.
Tiff says, "Red bubble link." I think she's going to go on strike if we carry on. And it's funny.
When you said that, Timmy, I just had visions of Steve Martin in
Inglourious Basterds? No, that's not it.
No, it wasn't in Inglourious Basterds.
Steve Martin.
No. Sorry, I got the wrong film. What's that?
He's in the film with Michael Caine where they were con
the one
men.
he plays Ruprecht.
Oh yeah, where they're conning. Yeah, I forget the title of the movie, but yeah, they're con artists, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's my favorite.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
There we go. JT says, Gary Morris, you remind me of a Superman with your t-shirt.
Yes. Find me a telephone box and I'll get changed.
Yeah, don't do it on camera, dude. David says, and yes, he said is the companionship there.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. You get, you're just like with your mates, and some of them you don't even know.
Yeah. I mean, I think in some ways it's a little bit different for people like Alex Mann, because unless it's like Moz and people are, most of the people that he would speak to there are either companies or people who follow his channel. So it's a bit different to us lot because we're M4H and we all know each other, and that's sort of like our yearly meetup sort of thing. So yeah, I think it's a little bit different because we're going there to be with our mates, whereas he meets people there. If that makes sense. Yeah. For us, it's more of a social club because he said in his video last year, didn't he, that most other than when people came to his stand or when he walked around, most of the time he just sat there on his own.
He did the tiniest stands though.
Yeah, and it was right in the corner by the fire exit.
Just painted.
It could have been worse. It could have been next to Gary's favourite toilets.
Won't be going in there again this year.
Tiff says it's 25% off store wide on the merch store at the minute.
Is it? Okay, I'll need to go and have a look.
Yeah. GM says, Jim, the rebuild is still on. The fuselage is done. Starboard wing is fitted. Port wing, we found a bodged repair job, so it's back in bits. Engines are rebuilt, ready to go. There we go. Jim says, Git, generally irritating twit. No, I think not. June says, the expense of Telford is if, as I do, you have to factor in travel costs, taxis whilst you're there, hotel and entry costs to the show too. It's suddenly the thick end of £300 for a couple of days. Yeah. I think for us, it's about 150 quid for the hotel, 32 quid for the IPMS membership, which brings it up to about 130. So 132. And then you've got the fuel to get down there and back. So it's best part of 200 quid then. And that's without buying anything or food or anything like that. JT says the Gits with the grunge band in Seattle. Ah. Very good. TBG says, so I wonder if you can apply Zimmer backwards, asking for Git. Kieran says, afternoon all. Hope everyone is well. Hello, Kieran.
Hi, Kieran.
Julian says, what about when you call me a Git, Mikey? Seeing as I'm not talking. T, typist, hopefully. Generally interesting heathen. GM says BBMF Lancaster does undergo a full strip down rebuild. The magnesium parts require a full inspection for corrosion. Yeah,
we was in the summer. The BBMF Lancaster came over here. And my mate Cameron, who I go to Models for Heroes with, he noted that the one of the engines sounded a bit rough. Anyway, later in the day, it transpires on the news that it went back to Coningsby shortly after on 3 engines. They had to shut one down.
Yeah, it came up to Harden, didn't it? Because that's where it was built during the war.
So one just thinking about it.
They brought
John,
Trop on.
I had a mouthful of coffee then.
God, can't take you two anywhere. JT says fire and magnesium. That's scary. Holy brightness.
Yeah, takes me back to chemistry lessons in school.
Julian says only if you're Antipodean TBG. Yeah. GM says everybody stay at Shelfy's place. That should be hilarious.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, because he won't remember we're there.
That's the current Mrs. Morris's worst nightmare coming true. That would be.
We could all do a live stream together
from the bar. I'll open my bar up.
Yeah.
Oh, again, I've got a bar just thinking about it. Yeah.
Oh dear. Julie says, Mikey, when I went to the cinema, carers go free, so effectively it was half price for us. Yeah.
That's legitimately not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Like filming a bit at the pub. Like if there's a pub around that has like, you know, how a lot of them have like a spare sort of room out the back for like private parties and stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sick because you'd only need
special parties.
Yeah. You'd only really need one or two laptops. Someone to swap cameras around, and then like a couple of webcams and tripods. It'd actually be really easy to set up.
What we could do is see if there's an Airbnb or something that we could all book into.
That sounds like a plan for 2027.
Because that way then it doesn't matter if Gary falls asleep.
I've got a tripod just thinking about it.
And Marion gets a weekend off from Gary. And we could do a live stream from there. That'd be funny.
Oh, God. Do you know being at bloody Scale Model World all day and then doing a live stream in the evening? And then having to go back on the Sunday and do Scale Model World again for another day.
The whole Sunday will be holding your head.
And then,
what do we do? Did we go live?
You get home Sunday night and there's a bloody bing. Here's the StreamYard link for Monday's show. Oh, no,
it's when Gary wakes up and John stood next to the bed with no clothes on.
With the name tag saying, "Hi, I'm Duke."
A story that really freaked me out involves my elder grandson, Owen. When he was about 2 or 3. His mum and dad went away for the weekend, and we were babysitting all the kids around their house. Anyway, in the middle of the night, I was fast asleep. In the middle of the night, I opened my eyes up, and he was stood next to the bed, just staring at me, and I was like, "Ryan!"
Was his eyes glowing?
No. That's when he nicked my watch.
Marion! Yeah.
My granddad's watch that I always used to wear. In fact, it's up there somewhere. It's up there in the cabinet. I always used to wear it. Unfortunately, it doesn't work anymore. But it disappeared that weekend, and we couldn't work out where it had gone. And then his mum found it in his room.
Oh dear.
Bless him. Good lad, Roland.
Having to make masks.
Yeah. David at the Valleys says, Alex said no stand this year, going for the social and seeing the models this year. Yes. I wonder if LMM's going to be there this year.
You see, that's what Flory's done now. You see, Flory doesn't go as a trader anymore.
Yeah.
He just goes for the social.
It's not really much use for small traders, is it? Because it's too expensive.
Well, I have no idea how much it would be to book a table there, but I'll tell you what, because the cottage industries, I think, were some of the most
You've gone
stunning
cottaging
aspects.
You're on about
Stunning.
cottaging again.
Doesn't matter.
You're right, John.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
No, I think because there might be a little delay. Like you were both like trying to go at the same time.
Ah.
Yeah. No, I'm actually concentrating trying to put this thing on. Yeah, but no, some of the small, the cottage industries, people are building stuff that clearly is not available in Australia because they just don't have them in stores or online or whatnot. But some of the stuff is just incredible. And I'll give you just an example of a thing that, no, not Cosford, Telford. There we go. This blew my mind. So this is a little 3D printed thing, but it's the cast and crew and passengers from 2001 Orion, which is pretty bloody cool if you're going to make the Discovery or anything like that.
That was a tractor.
Don't talk to me about tractors, please. Got enough tractors for one day.
Why?
There was one outside my window this morning cutting the hedge over the road at 7:30.
Yeah, well, farmers get up at the crack of dawn.
It's not a bloody farm, and Dawn does not live down our street.
Ah, but they do go for your crack.
Well, I'll tell you this much: I didn't see the crack.
It was crack-a-lacking. Jim says the Gits were the family name of a very disgusting couple in Monty Python sketch. No, that yeah. There's the Twit. Was it the Twits?
That wasn't
that's a Roald Dahl thing.
Roald Dahl novel.
Yeah, Roald Dahl was Twits.
Yeah, the Gits was Monty Python.
Yeah,
but she may smell a bit, but she has an heart of gold.
yeah.
We also had Mrs. Smoker and Mrs. Non-Smoker.
Yeah.
Ooh,
There
Mrs.
was
Smoker. Oh, Mrs. Non-Smoker.
yeah. There's the
Why is there a
ones in
penguin
Harry
on a
Enfield
pillow?
as well, wasn't there?
Yes.
Yeah. That was the
Wayne
slop.
and Waynetta.
Yeah, Wayne and
Yeah,
Waynetta, yeah.
That's it. It's funny when they won the episode where they won the lottery.
Won the lottery, yeah.
Yeah. Can the fat bastard let's move to the front of the plane. Please return to the seat in the center so we can balance out the aircraft. Thank you. GM says, Jim A, if I was there, I would film all of them for evidence purposes, of course. That's disturbing. Jay says, Lord Shelfy has a favorite toilet. Should we ask why, or is it best to leave that subject well alone? You can ask him.
Yes.
Whether
Oh,
he'll tell you.
Yeah. Okay. The story is, and it's true because
I was there.
I was there, and it happened to me.
And I was stood when he came out. I saw how terrified he was. I've never seen a man look so traumatized.
I'd gone along and introduced myself to Shropshire modellers.
Yes.
Shropshire scale modellers, because I was
in the
thinking,
toilet.
No, to their stand.
Yes.
I had a discussion with them, and we were chatting to. You were with me, weren't you, Mikey?
I was, because you were nervous about talking to him for the first time.
Yeah, and we were chatting to him, and that's where you saw that Cadbury Spitfire, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
And we were chatting away anyway, and we talked about Models for Heroes and all that, and then I said, oh, well, I took their card, and I thought I might go along to them. So anyway, a couple of hours later, I had to go to the gentleman's cloakroom, as you do. And the guy I'd been speaking to, we'd been speaking to him and his wife, was just stood in the toilets watching people. Oh, I found that very unnerving.
He came out and he looked terrified, bless him.
I just balls this up.
Yeah, I actually felt sorry for you because you genuinely looked frightened.
It was. It was horrible, as they say.
Thinking about it, probably should have gone to one of the yellow shirts and said,
"Well,
the guy stood in the toilets watching people."
Yeah, but then again,
just had a run in with a cock watcher.
I could have misread the situation, so I was,
Yeah, he could have been waiting for you to say hello to him or something.
benefit of the doubt.
He could have been waiting to collect his webcam that he'd left behind.
Benefit of the doubt, I thought I'm not going
to. That would be funny if that was the case. Like he's gone back to his mates and been like, I just followed him into the bathroom and was staring at him. And he didn't even say hi. What a prick.
JT says, how would Benji react to people in the house? Not well.
Not well. He doesn't even react well to when my mother visits.
Do any of you?
He's all right with the grandkids, and he's all right with my son and daughter until my son hugs my wife when he's leaving. Benji doesn't like that.
Yeah, how weird.
And but every time my mum and dad come round, Benji literally does
go crazy.
A major pop at them.
June says, at the supermarket, mother and child parking, a friend of mine, 50, said nobody said the child couldn't be the driver.
Well, so this is true.
Yeah. June says, Lord Shelfy, I have my grandkid's pocket watch. I wore it to my brother's wedding. He wore our dad's, so all generations were represented. There we go.
Yeah.
JT, Julian, we owe so much to Mr. Thomas Crapper.
Yes, yes, we do.
the meeting place for modelling men everywhere. Phil says, everyone, afternoon, just in for 10-minute break. Hello, buddy. You've probably gone by now.
Makes me wonder what's going to happen this year.
We're going to lock you in the toilets. Kaylee got locked in the toilets, didn't she?
Oh, yeah.
At the pub. Because she was drunk. She couldn't figure out how to get out of the cubicle. Bless her. Luckily, Modders was there to help her. Jim says, the upper class Twitter of the year contest.
Twitter of the year.
Yes. He also says, question BVC, what paint scheme and markings are you applying to your Hurricane? I am, as we're doing the desert build, I am doing the desert scheme.
RAF Middlestone.
That one.
That is pretty cool.
Although it won't look anywhere near as good because it's me. Although I am quite enjoying this.
You heard it here, guys. He's building an airplane. He's enjoying it.
Yes. Don't make too much of it. It's a fragile interest.
Just wait till we get onto jets.
There you go. So it's going to be quite interesting because it's got the squirrely pattern at the front leading edges as well, and there's the cowling. It's an interesting one.
I remember the nightmare I had when I did the mini art Thunderbolt, trying to get the checkerboard cowling to line up.
Yeah.
So much so that it doesn't underneath.
That's all right. Just don't stick a mirror under it.
Yeah.
Fine. Jim says, PMSL, just seen an FB. If a Welshman says, I'll do it now in a minute, don't hold your breath. Yes. I mean, very true. Tiff says, that was funny. I haven't laughed like that for a long time.
Here's what I'm talking about. Oh, that prop's a bit wobbly.
Here's one I made earlier.
Take that off and put that back on again in it. So there's the... Yeah.
You broke the plane. The plane.
And that's the underneath.
Don't. It may have been easier spraying it on.
Yeah. What do you think my name is Skippins? I've got to do a repair job on that now.
Modders, what was funny, darling? Jim says, BBC, very nice, Mikey. Excellent choice. Thank you, Jimothy. Julie says, at a restaurant, a friend got lost on the way to the toilet. I said she needed Sherpaloo. Very good. And he also says, that loo's really good, Shelfy. JT, Gary Morris, the plane has a checkered past. Oh. Modder says, the bathroom thing, Mikey. Me and Kay were in tears. Yes, I remember. She thought it was hilarious.
Getting stuck in a toilet?
Yeah, she couldn't figure out how to unlock the cubicle.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to leave that prop off the P40, drill it, and then pin it.
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, you know, she finally got out the door and there's a guy from the Shropshire Modelling Society watching her.
Or his wife. His wife's in the ladies watching.
Yeah.
They're looking for other couples.
I'm sure I misunderstood what was going on there, but I didn't. Let's put it like this: I didn't hang around to find out.
They're recruiting for their club. When they realise you don't have car keys, they decide there's no point inviting you. Julian says, "Look, he gets it now, do you, John?"
Oh yeah. Well,
I have since been to the Shropshire Modellers Club. We went from the Models for Heroes group. Some of us went up there, but we haven't stayed there.
So where is it? The third cubicle on the left?
Yeah.
Third cubicle on left, straight on till morning.
No, I mean this with no disrespect whatsoever. But my problem with clubs is they get too political.
Yes.
What?
There are committees for this. There are rules for this. I don't do that. So that's why the Models for Heroes group.
Says the one who got me to join him on a committee. For a
all right.
modelling club.
Yeah, but as committees go, it's very, very laid back.
Oh yeah, I mean, half the people don't even turn up half the time.
As committees goes, it's very laid back. I mean, but there was all these rules about, we're doing a group build, no dioramas. Well, what's a diorama? Explain the diorama. So the big argument about that. Then when they had the competition, the first, second, and third prize all went to dioramas.
Christ. All right.
I really hope you run into this bloke again.
Oh, he's probably going to be at Telford, and he's probably going to be swearing at Gary a lot.
Yeah, well, now you're armed with your Sheriff of Shropshire.
No,
you can be like, you're nicked, my son. You're nicked.
You're not going near my sheriff's badge.
Come here, you sweaty pervert.
Whoa, dude. Apparently Gary's getting into fights at Telford. Make sure you take your M4H uniform off first, dude. JT says, got stuck in a shower in his hotel in London because the door wouldn't open. Yeah, something similar happened to Kay as well at the hotel, actually, that weekend. She, instead of standing, is one of those ones that's got glass cubicle doors, but it was only a small shower cubicle. So it was like a curved door. So it's like two doors that slid together around the curve.
Yeah,
so, and because there wasn't much space, she'd thought, oh, I'll get into the shower cubicle and switch the shower on, save getting the floor wet. Yeah, she forgot that it starts off cold.
Oh, dear.
No.
And she went to jump out of the shower, but the doors were closed.
Ooh.
Oh, how I laughed.
Bloody hell.
Bless you.
So in typical fashion, I've misplaced my gun sight. I've actually got my clear part here, but I knocked the forward windscreen off before I...
So you've lost one bit, found it, and lost another.
It's bloody ridiculous. Like, it's just here. Everything I'm doing is just here.
It's just like a Monday.
That's like that off-white paint the other day, isn't it? Did you ever find that?
No.
That was quite funny when we did that. JT says, door wouldn't open. And he says, what toilet does a ghost use? A Bulu in a zoo? A Zulu?
Ooh.
Zulus? Thousands of
them.
Here they come, sir. Black as hell, thick as mud.
And for those in the Zulu Empire,
We apologize.
the South Africans, we apologise for John's behaviour.
The two facts.
Now you just made it worse.
Well, all right.
You could have just left that then.
Always double down.
Yeah. He's so gonna get us arrested one day.
Yeah, not my circus, not my monkeys. You've got the government you deserve. What can I say?
Yeah.
Gary voted for him.
Oh, shut up!
I didn't.
And tell your bobbies to come get us at P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
You too have been watching Finding Nemo.
It's a great film. It's educational.
Yeah.
Awesome film.
JT says, a dangerous toilet in a zoo for an electrician. Shock a Zulu.
That was a great miniseries.
I've not seen that.
Yes.
It's taking way too long to get this masking on. But I don't know. Will I continue or will I find my gun sight?
Shall I stay or shall I go now? Julian says,
sang.
I didn't.
See?
I said it in a silly voice.
Shoot that man.
Julian says, I'm seeing a Zulu tomorrow. One of my carers. He is honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. No judgment.
When he walks in, do you go, ha, rock stripped?
And he goes, "Ha,
No.
head bath."
On the buffalo.
What would you say? You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors. Oh, no, hang on. Wrong film.
Michael Caine actually kept his pith helmet from that. Didn't
Yeah, I saw that yesterday on the on Facebook.
Did he?
Yeah.
So he was literally
No.
taking the pith.
I was just going to do that joke.
Ah, sorry.
Bastard.
You can get replica, decent replica ones pretty cheap for reenactment. They're actually pretty nice.
Replica Michael Caine's? Oh,
No, pith helmets.
well, I've just lost interest in.
JT says, Julian, they were amazing warriors.
They
Yeah.
were.
They were. They're incredible.
No match for a Martini Henry, though. Wow. If given the same numbers anyway. GM says,
Will, what did he say? He said 500 Will. Oh, that's very nice of him.
GM says, think I shall decline the visit to Telford. The government health warning, fine print, advises about stranger danger in the area. Yeah, that's just Gary going into the toilet.
That only applies in 2027.
Yeah,
I don't know.
there's far worse things in
Gun
Telford.
side is gone.
Don't look up Telford in the news, it'll traumatise you.
Scale Model World at Telford is a fantastic event, and it's the highlight of my year.
It's a very simple year. He gets up on January the 1st and goes to sleep on December the 31st. Not much in between.
Sounds like a good way to spend a year.
Yeah. Just wish he wasn't drunk for most of it. Oh, you're joking. Gary doesn't get drunk. Except for Christmas, when he falls through the patio doors. Tip says, be right back. Bathroom break. Okay.
I wasn't drunk when it happened.
So
Right.
do tell us, if you weren't drunk, why did you fall through the patio doors?
Because we have a canvas bag which is for
Train people
Paper.
is all.
paper recycling and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was stood in the bag, crushing down what was in there so we could get more in.
Yes.
I lost
Who's
my
Maureen?
I lost my balance and started to fall and grabbed the first thing that I could, which was the door handle to the patio doors, which then opened, and I fell out and was face down on the patio, much to my grandson's laughter. And there I was, led on the patio, face down. And what did Marion say? Get up!
You're making a fool of me.
Oh, please don't tell me it. You.
Be funny. Like, and Marion said, why are you still holding that bag of dog poo?
No, he didn't use bags. He used his hands. Don't you remember?
Well, that was when the wind blew.
That's a fetish.
Oh,
really.
for God's sake.
What have you done
Said
this time?
Marion.
There's two sets of engine nacelles.
Yeah.
There's these ones, and there's the ones.
Yes.
Ones, right?
The
You
alternatives.
have to paint the inside of them
Yes.
cockpit green.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've painted the ones you don't use.
JT says, how do you guys address fingerprints on clear plastic? I think that's a good one for John. Because he does more.
I called them sir, but they don't leave quietly.
I've got to be honest, when it's happened to me, I've just left it because.
So if I got fingerprints on there, say in the inside, for instance, I tend to, before I stick it on, I just just wipe it on a t-shirt or whatever. But
Oh, sorry, you mean just bog standard fingerprints, not glue fingerprints?
well, glued fingerprints, once they're there, they're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to cut and polish to get them out.
And I'm not doing that.
No.
Throw a tarp over it.
Yeah.
Oh, God, this is going to take the
We
entire
haven't done
stream.
a tarp build yet, have we?
Well, I don't want to do a tarp build.
I could put one over my ship. I'll do that tomorrow if you want and call it done.
We're in
What's
Yag Panther territory tomorrow, mate.
Oh, no, I'm not. Am I? I'm out tomorrow, aren't I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so am I. Oh, what a pity.
Yeah, I've
Skydiving.
done some more of my diorama. I've got my electricery now. I could have started my campfire.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
arrived already?
Yeah.
God,
got
imagine it's so
wires.
weird living in such a small country. Like, you get stuff, like, pretty soon.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
so-
forgot. It's Royal Mail. Yeah, my mistake.
Well, I don't know, because the other day, last Tuesday afternoon, I ordered 15 Models for Heroes mugs through Malcolm, and they were delivered on Saturday.
Yeah.
So it's pretty quick.
Yeah.
Royal Mail isn't as bad as people make out.
No, I hear people complain about it a lot, but
Parcel
I don't-
farce, however.
Who have now been bought out by Royal Mail.
so okay. So what's their actual name? Parcel Force. Is it?
Yeah,
Yes.
parcel farce.
GM says, JT, evidence. GT says, GM, I hear Stranger Danger, and it sounds like Steve Irwin.
Stranger Danger.
JT says, lol. David of the Valleys says, that's so funny, Gary. JT says, Julian says, JT, I dress them, dear fingerprints, please F off. Rather. JT says, lol, Julian. And Julian says, I answer to many things, JT, even Julian spelt correctly. JT says, now would photographs of people holding your mugs be considered mugshots? Yes, they would.
So, question for the masses, Timmah. How far away are you from the Australia Zoo's Steve Irwin's zoo, his family zoo?
Across
Legacy.
the road.
Yeah, I know you're in the Sunshine Coast, which is where it is.
Yeah, literally across the road.
Right.
Like there's where I live, and then there's like the main highway that run north south, which is the Bruce. And on the other side of the Bruce is Beerburrum, which is where Australia Zoo is.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah, it takes me probably like 15, 20 minutes to get there.
That'd be good.
So-
You take your little in there when she gets a bit older.
Feed us to the crocs.
I've had enough of you, child.
Go play with the salties.
She's already 29. Oh, you mean my daughter?
I feel a Kit Kat missive coming inbound.
Yeah. No, we'll be going there a fair bit.
It is amazing, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Nice.
Plus, they're finished building the Crocoseum there now.
Oh, what the new ballroom?
Yeah. So the like what used to be the kind of display area and stuff, that's now all like undercover, like canteen and all that sort of stuff.
Why
and then
do you have to sneak in there?
Hmm?
Undercover canteen, do you have to sneak in there?
But when it rains,
No, like undercover's like nice and shaded, or if it's bucketing down rain, as it is wont to do.
Yeah.
Every now and then, but yeah, no, they've built a full big stadium thing with like stadium bleachers on all four sides with big pond or two big ponds in the middle.
Yeah.
Which they call it the Crocoseum, so that's where they run their croc shows.
So
and
two
stuff like
big ponds in the middle. Is that the Ponds Institute?
I'm too young to understand that one.
Okay.
Julian says,
What's Ponds
I
Institute?
can just see the tumbleweed rolling by.
Julian says, Royal Fail now owns Parcel Force, so back as they were, one organisation just in private ownership. Yes. Yes, indeed. Gino says, hi guys, surgery has gone well, but still in a lot of pain. Can't barely sit up straight. Oh, bless you, mate.
Hello, Gino. Haven't seen you for a while. Obviously, that answers that question.
Yes.
Hope things get better for you.
He's been on the butcher's block. JT says, Julian, about the spelling, and you can't edit after hitting either. No, you can't edit Julian after hitting him. David says, one guy on MMM had an order from Alex, and his tracking said his parcel had arrived in the Coventry hub. He was just down the road with Wincanton. Oh. Yes. Yeah. GM says, David, OTV, we have too many young K-pop people leaving fingerprints on camera lenses, so I threaten them with a cleaning job if they keep doing it. It's the way to do it.
Yeah.
If you don't behave, you're going to get chores, right? Julian says, JT, being hit over the head with a mug would probably constitute being mugged. Duke says the Australia Zoo is absolutely amazing.
It really is. They 100% care more about the animals than themselves or profits or anything. It's just incredible.
That is,
Yeah,
the legacy of Steve Irwin, isn't it?
Yeah.
it's a shame that he died, but whilst he was here, he made a huge impact.
Yeah. So the only reason he made the series he did for American television is to raise money to look after animals. Got to admit that's a humble legacy. Hey,
Well, you got to think when he died as well. He was about my age.
God,
He was only young.
he was
That's why I kill
so
every
much
stingray
better
I
looking
catch.
than you, Mikey.
I know, right? There's that accent though was bloody awful.
He didn't have an accent.
Yeah,
What are you talking
he
about?
just talks normally.
Yeah, what the hell? That's racist.
Yeah, he just goes, oh, wow, look at the
Not
frills
racist.
on this guy. See, when he feels threatened or nervous, they're going to spray out like that. Oh, look at him arc up. I'm going to go put my thumb in his butthole.
It's funny because he wasn't talking about an animal.
I think that was last heard in the toilets at Scale Model World.
So very quickly, it's all about me. So like, here we go. So at Fighter World, I went there yesterday. So this is it's almost like a booth, but it's a flying suit from Hornet. So it's literal, as you see it. So Hornet F-18, 70. Which one's that? 75 Squadron, Australia, and desert badges and blah, 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 blah. So that's just one guy's gear. But you'll notice at the bottom, there's an Iraqi, a sneaky MiG-21 down at his feet because, Baghdad and all that sort of stuff like that. It sort of suits it, doesn't it? That's all right.
Yeah. Is that your MiG-21, John?
It is my MiG-21.
Oh, never guessed.
Not my flying helmet. I don't have a flying helmet.
Yeah, he was only 44 when he died, Steve Irwin.
Wow, way too
So
young.
he's not much older than me.
But
JT
again,
says,
so much better looking.
Yes, we've established that, John. Thank you. JT says, I think so too, Julian. You might damage the mug. Yes, and the cup.
And the cup.
Julian says, Duke, are the cages the right way up? And he says, JT, no, but you can delete and try again. No, Mikey, you're not allowed, so don't even think it. Dave says, best way that, GM. Julian says, JT, not one of the Waitrose mugs. They're pretty much indestructible. Joe says, when my son was in the Navy and spent time in Australia, all he ever talked about was that spectacular zoo.
Yeah, well, I'm talking it up. It's incredible.
Chester Zoo's good.
Yeah. I don't think I've been a few times and I've never been all the way around it. Even when I was able to walk.
But they don't have proper elephants.
Yeah. And they keep dying. JT says, lol, Julian.
Which is why I was so amazed when I went years ago with Jake when he was little.
Yeah.
Every animal was a camel to him. But in West Midlands Safari Park, they have got proper African elephants.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Sorry, what's Safari Park?
West Midlands Safari Park.
West Midlands, okay.
Yeah.
You've been to Knowsley, Gary?
No, I've never been to Knowsley.
That's not bad.
Is that like Poundland?
My nephew has just last year graduated from university in Liverpool.
Yeah.
Doing zoology.
Yeah.
And he got a 2-2 in zoology.
Yes.
I think with honours. And he's actually applying to become a train driver at the moment.
Oh.
So he spent all that money getting a degree in zoology to become a train driver.
Well, he's waiting for a job to come up.
Oh.
So he could understand the kind of animals that catch the train.
He has to do something. He's got to do something, or
train drivers get decent money.
Oh yeah, he would desperately love to work at Jersey Zoo.
Yeah.
So JT says, if there's a bag dad, what about a bag mom? Then again, sort of sounds Oedipal or something for our trash TV. Oedipal, yeah, Oedipus Rex, I guess.
Oedipal.
Not trash TV. I don't know.
Oedipal.
Oedipal. Julian says, note to self. Nodge's helmet wasn't flying.
He wasn't flying low.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Cheese.
Ew.
GM says, David OTV, ever tried removing lipstick and makeup from camera lenses? Near impossible unless you dismantle the lens units.
Yes.
Sorry, OTV.
Fingerprints on lenses are horrible to get rid of. They're a pain in the butt. David says, just finished the P on the T60, so now ready for painting. Oh, priming. Yes.
Sounds like Terry Wogan.
Patrick says, That pilot is never going to fit in the MiG.
No.
Julian says, laugh out loud, Patrick.
Pardon me.
JT says, I miss the Jerry Springer show. I don't.
Jerry. Sorry.
Jerry. Oh, yeah, the Gary Williams show. Yeah, the Peter Gabriel song. He actually has Gary Williams, the actor from Brady Bunch, in the film clip, which is great because he had a talk show like Jerry Springer.
Don't watch anything like that. But on the good news, what I do watch, Marion has become addicted to The Diplomat, so I get to watch The Diplomat whenever I like.
That is a great show, isn't it?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Really good.
And she's so lovely.
Marion, I know.
Yeah. Yeah,
Joe says...
He's talking about Marion, honest.
She's not here.
No. Marion is, I think, I've said before, Gary's punching above his weight, but he knew that. Joe says, like my nephew, still paying for his political science degree from Tulane University and is a bartender.
Well, yeah. While Thomas is waiting to be accepted as a trainee train driver, he's working in a bar himself.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. I don't know. I always tell the youngins, if you're not doing a degree to get a job, like straight away, like, teaching or nursing or medicine or law, don't. Go get a trade. Go join the military. Go do something. Get some life experience. Don't start your life off by being in debt for,
60 years.
Yeah. It's just stupid. Yeah,
well,
it's so dumb. Like, so many people just go to university because they think it's the thing to do, and then they end up with like a biomedicine degree, and it's like, oh yeah, what do you do? It's like, I'm a manager at Macca's. It's like outstanding.
Well, the guy that lived next door to us when I was a teenager, his son-in-law did his teaching degree, and he spent 3 years doing his teaching degree and everything, and then ended up working as a pot washer in a hotel. Because he couldn't find a job.
That's
washing
insane.
Somebody else's hashish.
Yeah, you just end up washing dishes in a hotel.
Yeah,
I got
That's
it,
mental.
even if nobody else did.
So do you guys not have a teacher shortage over there?
Yeah,
good teacher shortage.
Or was he just not willing to move?
No, he's couldn't find a job. The problem is funding, isn't it? They have a teacher shortage, but they don't have the funding to pay the teachers.
GM says he thinks that MiG kit will get stomped on. That's okay. I don't mind it. It's a sneaky one. I did get permission from the
museum curator.
Yeah, the curator. Like he said yes, but the manager, he didn't know about it. He'll find it one day and go, "Is that yours?" That was great, because everyone else was saying that looks really, that suits it. And that's nice. Julian says OE in Greek is pronounced without the O. So like Oedipus. Yeah. Thank you. Bob says GM, same with camcorders that have been dropped in the sea. Actually had to do that when I moonlighted at a TV repair shop. Got any O's? Julian says, JT, I miss the Jerry Springer show too, but my aim's improving.
God, when you think of the trash that was on telly. And
I know.
Wow.
What did we have over here? What's his name?
Jeremy Kyle.
Oh, what an obnoxious piece of work he was.
Yeah.
I
gambling
like all that
addict.
stuff.
A gambling philanderer telling everyone about morals and how they should be more moral.
Wow. It's a lot of letters in gambling philanderer.
Yes, there is. There's a lot of L's in it and things.
There's a lot of letters in post office as well.
I prefer all those shows over like the stuff they play nowadays, like, you know, X on the Beach and Love Island and all that, where you just got to watch all these like vapid
I'm a
half-wits.
celebrity strictly
100%.
Stuff like that is why I don't watch telly anymore.
Yeah, that's why I stream everything I watch. I watch what I want when I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't have to have a TV license if you do it that way.
Well, you live in Australia, you don't have to have a TV license.
You do, but it's a tax. It's already a
but
tax.
That's all right. It's actually good stuff on there.
Yeah.
There's a reason I don't watch free to wear. It's gross.
I'd watch.
Actually, yeah.
John loves it. That's all he watches all day.
No. So every night it gets to 3 a.m. and I sit there on Truth Social and I just put out bullshit to everybody. That's what I do. Yeah.
John's
hey,
the sort of
JT
guy.
is asking Robert, what did you find on the camcorders?
Fish.
John's the sort of guy who sits there watching Loose Women with a bucket of popcorn every day.
Your mum.
Yeah.
Bob says, boss didn't know how I got it apart, cleaned and back together and working.
Blimey.
That's very impressive. So, yeah. You didn't fix one of them. You fixed 40 of them because, you ordered too many. JT says, Julian, it was the fighting over the ugly women. Oh, on the Jerry Springer show. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. The best part about the Jerry Springer show was the
end credits.
Letting the audience do it. Like getting to ask a question because the audience would be like, "Yeah, this is the one who looks like her parents are brother and sister."
Julian says,
just flaming people. I love it.
Julian says, I was introduced to The Diplomat by my brother, then binge watched the first 2 series. I'm halfway through the second series.
No, it's great, yeah. And you're right, she's pretty.
Very
it's
good.
A great script. It's the main point of it, of course.
Yeah, it's very well made.
Oh, Bob says, JT, unfortunately, the tape was beyond salvage. The water managed to soak the rust and peel it off the backing. Oh, that'll do it. And you got it working again. That's very impressive.
Yeah.
Julian says, JT, there was a UK equivalent to Jerry Springer. I forget the guy's name. You mentioned a minute ago, yeah?
Jeremy Kyle.
He now does talk to TV.
Oh, that was his name, John Thompson? Right. He said, some of what people record, then again, I think of National Lampoon's European Vacation. Oh, God, now I'm thinking of that. GM says, Bobby, yes, people bring in their cameras, asking if we can fix them. Second job there. Yeah. JT says, then we had the Oprah Winfrey show.
Before I forget, I want to give a thank you to John Mayfield.
Oh, yes.
Who has sent me the container, the hobnob container, that will be underslung by my Chinook.
Nice.
That's great. So that's he printed off that. Did he print that for you as well?
He printed that off for me as well. He's painted up the container and weathered it. And that will be, once I find a method of doing it, and I've got a method that I think will work, I'm going to have it underslung by the Chinook.
He's a very generous guy, isn't he?
He's a very nice guy. He always sent it in a very nice container, but he does want the container back. So I'll give it back to him at Telford.
So there's a guy who watches from Australia. He's in Hobart. Watches a Model for Heroes thing as ex-Royal Australian Navy. And his dog ate Rommel's hat. Who's like he's building I think it's a Timmah SD code said 171. I think whichever one it is. It's Rommel's Greif, like it's in Griffin. Little sort of army command sort of half track, Hanamag. Anyway, his dog ate it. So, as I referred to it as the hat and the shat. But John sent him a hat free of charge in the mail, which is I think wonderful. So good on him.
We are now at the 2 hour mark, so I'm going to rattle through these last comments as quick as we can. You ready, modders? Let's go. Joe says that Jerry Springer show started the downfall of TV. Yep. Wait Rose says, just finished an SA2 diorama. I'll show you on the stream tomorrow. We'll try to upload on Discord. Excellent. JT says, laugh out loud, Joe, I agree. Jim says, Jerry Springer, Morton Downey Jr., trash television model on the mob mentality of pro wrestling TV for idiots. Correct. Ian says, good show. How has 2 hours gone by? I know, tell me about it.
Not wrong.
GM says, Gary Evans, be an email for you shortly. Excellent. Bob says, queuing up Time Traveler's Guide to Australia for after the stream. Nice. Julian, oh, that's him, Jeremy Kyle. I would say he was not a bellend, but that would be attract the ire of other bellends upset by the association. Yeah. Joe says, they started showing stupid people on TV. I know they're out there, but I don't want to see them. Correct.
Exactly.
Bob says, Jeremy Kyle, a cyclist that needs to meet a HGV.
I think that was Jeremy Vine.
Yeah. Paul Marley says, what a show, the Barry Williams show.
The lyrics from that song, yes. Very good.
Julian says, reference to Diplomat, I think there's a 3rd series showing now. Cool.
There is, and they're making the 4th.
Cool. GM says, Bobby, lol. Julian says, laugh out loud, Bob, methinks cyclists would be upset by the implication he is one. JT says, thanks, guys. Julian says, afternoon, Commander Evans. There we go.
Wonderful. Okay, so that's what I've done. All I've done is mask up that canopy and put it in place.
I put the fuselage onto the wings.
And I've lost my gun sight, so you'll forgive me when it doesn't have a gun sight when they come off. But
I've done some engine and tailage.
Oh, that's looking great, Gary, actually. I do love that. Great plane.
And yeah, I've got the rear gun section done, but not glued on. So, it's just sitting there at the moment. And up forward, I did the machine guns and stuff. So
yeah, wow.
Yeah. So that's all still separate. It seems to go into the nose cone just fine, and the bottom half of the assembly all seems to be fine, but this will need some work. So that will slide in over those forward barrels, and then I'll have to do some gap filling around there because it's
So
yeah.
The only criticism I've heard of this kit, which I have up here, is the nose doesn't fit well, but you'll overcome that like everything else you do, Tim. That's looking great.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that bottom half isn't.
That's not bad. I mean, yeah.
The bottom half isn't too shabby. The top, I need to see how it fits along the rest of the fuselage, but up the forward end, not great, but I'm not going to stress too much about painting all of that. It'll be covered.
Right.
Whatever.
So I mentioned at the top of the stream, I shall be away. I'm heading down to Melbourne tomorrow. My dad's not in the best of health, so I want to see him. So I don't know how long I'll be there. It could be, a couple of days, could be a couple of weeks. But I'll see if I can join in, but I won't be. No, I'll take a model with me. What the hell? I might as well keep modeling down there.
Yeah, it'll keep your mind occupied if nothing else.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. And the better looking Marley will be in town for 2 weeks anyway, so that's all right.
Yeah.
Best wishes to you, Dad.
Yeah.
No, he's
Marty.
He's struggling a bit, yeah.
He'll be all right. He's a corpsman. he was in the corps. He'll be fine.
Yeah. Anyway, great stream. I really enjoyed this. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh, got a couple of White House jokes in there, so it's always fun.
Bob says, Vine or Kyle, either or both. Julian, great stream, great model, guys. Thank you. Julian says, Jeremy Vine, I think, is the brother of comedian Tim Vine and better than Kyle, in my honest opinion.
He is.
Mr. Morris, didn't see the badge till now, Gary.
Oh, yes.
Tim Vine's a funny guy.
Cool. Oh, and Julian says, John, family is important. Hope your dad pulls through. I'm sure he will.
We're both. I think we're all agreeing that it's not end of life yet, but it's not going to get better.
Yeah.
But he's well loved, and he loves his whole family. He's the proudest thing he's done is us. So,
and
it's
if
great
you need
family.
to talk with John, you know where we are.
Yeah, it's all good.
Cool. Right. So, me, Tim, and Waitrose will be back tomorrow, 12 till 2, with the Jagdpanther diorama. Until then, Hulvar for now, people.
Hooray!
So yeah.
No singing.